The tech parenting framework helps parents to think about how to parent digital kids. It's an acronym and it has T that stands for talk to your kids about what they're doing online. E, educate them about the risks online. C is co-use digital media with your kids. And H stands for household rules. So the T, when we say talk to kids about what they're doing online, we're really encouraging parents to have active conversations with their kids because the research has shown that that can reduce risk of problematic internet behavior, risk of cyberbullying. So we encourage parents to strike a tone of curiosity. Just ask them, hey, what have you been doing? Maybe ask them about the memes they've seen or the group chat that's blowing up. And again, striking that tone of curiosity so that they feel like they can continue talking to you. And if they do reveal something kind of shocking or that you're worried about, holding your tongue and staying calm in those situations. E is educate your kids about the risks of digital media. So, some examples of that might be how algorithms work and teaching kids that and this scrolling might keep you up at night and cut into your sleep. Teaching them that when they take a picture and they send it out, that they lose control of that. That's one of the things that my colleagues who are clinical psychologists and counselors say that they hear a lot of in sessions is when that happens, and it really is upsetting to kids. And another one is the advertising that kids get online. We know that companies are targeting young people because they are spending money. And in fact, there's been $11 billion of that companies have made off of kids who are younger than 17 in the last several years. So that's important to have them kind of be critical of the ads that they see. And then C stands for co-use. And here I think it's about one, being able to monitor a little of what kids are doing online. So if they're, on social media, kind of seeing who they're interacting with and monitoring that, being friends with them online, but also like sitting down and playing with them, like playing with a Snapchat filter. So you get familiar with how that app works and you have some fun together, maybe playing video games together. But then also looking for teaching moments, right? So if you sit down and watch a bunch of memes together, maybe having a conversation about, gosh, what did you think of what we just saw? And do you think that's realistic, for example? Again, getting them to think a little bit critically about what they're consuming. H stands for house rules. And house rules are really important to involve your kids in, especially as they get older and adolescents. And thinking about house rules in terms of younger children are going to need more restrictions and more content time restrictions and content restrictions. And as kids get older, they approach 15, 16, letting them learn to make their own decisions so that they can learn from their own mistakes, right? So with that, we suggest that parents visit the American Academy of Pediatrics Family Media Plan. And the Family Media Plan really helps families to think about their own values and their own needs in setting up those guidelines for their family and including parents in those guidelines too. So that is just a brief overview of tech parenting and some practical tips for parenting digital teens. Thanks for listening.